Welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. Guys, I know a lot of you guys have been getting a lot of ant mounds because of all this excessive rain. Now, it's a couple of choices that's on the market for the average homeowner that you can go to Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Target, any of these places to buy, or you can order from my Amazon store. But let me show you the products that I'm talking about. Okay, you are fanatics. Look, the two choices, the more prominent choices to kill ant mounds. And I did a video in the past showing you how to use another particular one. I'll link that one at the end of this video. But and stay to the end, guys, because I got some valuable tips for those who are trying to rid their lawn of ant mounds. But the two that stand out are the Orthene and the Terro or Terro Fire Ant Killer. Both pretty much do the same thing, and I'll give you a close-up real quick. Now, this is the one that I've always used in the past, mainly because of the active ingredients. And I don't know if you guys can see that. Before I go any further, let's make this video viral, guys. If you are watching BYD and you follow me, guys, you should hit the like button. Don't leave the video without hitting the like button, guys. And you should subscribe. Subscribe how? Hit the subscription button. Then hit the notification bell that's checked all, not just the regular notification bell. Got to check all. Every time BYD uploads a video, you will be notified by YouTube. That's a fate. Now, the one thing I want you to notice is that it has 50% of that and 50% of other ingredients. All right. On the other hand, we have the Terro right here. And guys, I'll let you see the active ingredients in that. Hopefully you can see that. And it's called deltamethrin. All right. I'm gonna explain to you what the difference is between both of these products. Okay, you are fanatics. Look, both of these products do the same thing. And what's unique about these is that you don't have to water them in. You just literally sprinkle them on the mound. A mound that's not disturbed. You don't want to put this down right before a rainstorm. You don't want to water it in. And generally what happens is the insects, the ants, they track across it or even eat it. And when they eat it, guys, just to make it simple, it destroys their nervous system. It drives them crazy. Sometimes it even makes them paralyzed. But this is how it ends up killing off the mound over a period of time, all right? Put this on the mound, you just leave it there, and it works best in temperatures of 60 degrees to 80 degrees, all right? If it's super hot, it's probably not gonna be as effective. If it's super cold, the ants probably won't return back to that mound because generally when it gets super cold, they start looking for heat sources. That's why you end up getting ants in the house closer to fall, because they're looking for heat. All right, so between 60 and 80 degrees, perfect time to apply it. And I'm gonna show you that. But before we do that, you gotta look for your mound. So let's do that. And I'll just walk around and kind of pick out my mounds. And another way you can do it is to do it this way. Okay, you are fanatics. Now you can see I got a handful of flags, and all I did, guys, was basically just walk around and I marked off all my ant mounds with these orange flags. And the reason I'm doing it with the orange flags, that way I can kind of keep track of where they at and go back from, you know, time to time to check on them. Now, I did do a test trial on both of them, and I'm gonna show you that in a second. Okay, you are fanatics. That's one right there. That's like a little baby one. And let me show you the big ones. And as we got closer to the back, around the outlay of the property where the grass is thin, because I got all this shade. Remember, Bermuda grass does not like shade, so it's not gonna grow there. But generally, those ants start looking for those hot spots, man. I got one right there, okay? And I got one right here. Now, this is probably the biggest one that I have, but one right here. Now, the time is actually... Guys, we just treated this mound, and hopefully you're getting value out of this video. If you are getting value out of this video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button. 70 degrees, 5:39 p.m., all right? Okay, the temps are ideal as far as killing these off, and you can see the mounds, none of them are active. So we're going to go ahead and apply this to the ground. All right, and then check this out. I did the Terro right here, which is a bigger mound. And one thing it says on the bottle is that it's waterproof. So even after rain, this stuff will kind of linger around. And I don't see any ants. You know, I'm kind of breaking the mound up so you can see it. But you see that, guys. No activity. Okay, y'all, for next, look, I'm gonna put this Orthene down, this product right here. All right, and it says kills in minutes, basically kills on contact, no watering in, treats up to 162 mounds. This product right here, you use less than you're gonna use at a Terro. Now they're recommending that you put down a teaspoon, okay, and that's not a lot, you know, for a little bitty mound. Bigger mound, you might have to put down 2 to 3 teaspoons, but it's not gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna show you how to apply this. Okay, y'all fanatics, look, when you open this up, it smells to high heel. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you. All right, take that off, let you see it. It's like a white residue. Oh my God, this stuff stinks. And I'm gonna sprinkle it on there, and it doesn't take much. I don't know if you can you see that? You can't really see it now. I'm gonna sprinkle it out. And like I said, guys, put this on the mound when it's not really active. Early in the morning probably work, or late in the afternoon. All right, and that's it. You only put just a little bit on there. Don't water it in. Don't poke at it. Don't rake over it. Don't get the lawnmower cut over it. None of that stuff. Let that stuff sit there a couple of days, and you'll start to see results. All right, stay to the end because I got to tell you something important about this and the Terro. Okay, for those of you who have these ant mounds in your lawn and you've treated them, let BYD know what product did you use. Did you use the ones that I'm showing you in this video, or did you use something else? And how did you use them? Did you follow the instructions, or did you just get it and start sprinkling? So comment below, let me know what you used, and hopefully I can show you a video at the end of this video that's going to teach you how to get rid of your ant mounds and ants in your entire lawn all at the same time. Okay, y'all fanatics, now I'm gonna treat this mound with the Terro. One thing I want to show you that's an advantage of actually buying this one is that once you open up the top, all right, it's gonna have a protective seal in there, but once you peel that seal off, the lid itself opens just like those salt shakers and seasoning bottles. You got the big one there. All right, you heard a lot. I like that. And then on this side, you got the little holes where you can sprinkle it on like that. So I'm at a gigantic mound, so I'm probably gonna use this one right here. All right, but this one right here, like I said, they said it kills up to 8 months. I can't really comment on that. I mean, I'm not no, I hadn't got 8 months protection, but it does last a while. All right, when we're treating the mound, like I said, kills on contact, and it's waterproof. And all you do, guys, is hopefully you can see me doing this, is you just sprinkle it on the mound. Now, this one, they're actually saying use a little bit more. They want like ½ an ounce, you know, per mound. But these big mounds, you know, you're going to use a little bit more. Guys, what I don't want you to do is this. Do not go and get mama's measuring tools and put this stuff down on the mound. Don't measure it, okay? Just sprinkle it on the mound. I mean, I'm using common sense here, because some of you guys, you go too far with it. You get a measuring cup and this and that. That is dangerous. Don't do that, guys. Just sprinkle it on the mound and you're going to get the results. Don't disturb the mound. Now, if the mound is kind of active when you come out here, then yeah, I put it down. But the ideal behind it is this. The ideal behind it is this. Those ants going to come out and they'll walk across it. Some of them be eating it. They'll track it back down in the mound. Hopefully, they'll feed the queen. And once the queen dies, then the mound is supposed to die. Now, some of you guys will say, well, they just moved from one section to another. That is actually kind of true. But if you treated your entire lawn with something, you'll lessen that effect. Now, one of the reasons they end up moving is because of the weather changes. It's not so much of what you put down, it's the weather change. You know, ants survive through the winter. They don't go into hibernation. Most people think they do, but what happens is once they get so cold, their bodies just basically stop and they sit where they at. But they go look for warm places like under rocks, in your house, just places beside trees, pine straw beds, stuff like that. So that's generally how it works. They walk in it, they eat it, they trek it through the mound, and they supposedly die. Now, some of it says it kills on contact, which means they touch it and it just basically paralyzes them and they dash down off, all right? But it's something else you need to know about this. I'll show you some of the mounds before I tell you the other thing that you need to know about these products. That one right there, that one right there. And the flags in the front, I'm using the Orthene. Okay, yard fanatics. Now, here's the skinny. That Terro right there, this product right here, you're gonna get 2 pounds of it, all right? 2 whole pounds. What's that? 2 times 16 is what, 32? 32 ounces of it, so it's gonna have 2 pounds on the bottle. This one right here, you're only gonna get 12 ounces of the Orthene. And here's why. This one is not as potent as this one right here. The active ingredients in this one, and I have it listed right down the side,
acephate,
actually isn't used that often, and you're gonna have to read these directions because this is only for mound treatments. This one, you can't put it in the house. You can't sprinkle this around the house. I most definitely would not put this in a garden bed where I got fruits, herbs, or anything growing, because it's more toxic. They actually kind of ban the use of the active ingredients to be used around the house. You can still use it on an ant mound, but you can't use it around the house. This product here, Terro, you can use it around the house, in the house, like if you have a ant trail coming in the house, you can use it there. Concrete cracks in the garage, you can put it in there. So this one is not as potent, and you saw the active ingredients was only what, 0.05%. It's just basically none. Something else you need to know. Now, when I applied this product right here on that mound, I actually had to come back 3 or 4 days and use it again. All right, that's probably why you get so much of it. It does not, I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but when I've used it and it's a really big or active mound, it just didn't get the job done on the first try. All right. Now the Orthene, and this is just for me using it, seemed to work a whole lot better. The only thing is you don't get much of it, all right? But if you read the directions, you use less of it. And you see it's 50% of that in here. That's a lot. So it's really gonna take care of those ants, all right? Advantage, like I said, both of them, you don't have to water them in, you just sprinkle them on the mound. The other issue is the price. Okay, you're for next. So if you got pets, kids most definitely, don't let them go playing in that stuff and putting it in their mouth and getting sick. They probably won't die. I mean, unless they drink the whole bottle. You know, I'll die. But, you know, touching it and touching your face and your skin, it could cause a problem. When you're applying this stuff, put some gloves on, guys. And if you can, put a mask on. Because one thing, when you put that powder down, you don't want it to go back up into your body, all right? Don't apply it when it's windy, all right? You don't want to be shaking and it's blowing everywhere. That's dumb. But you follow those little safety procedures. Eyeglasses also follow those safety procedures and it apply. But me personally, BYD has always used the Orthene. I just seem to get better results, especially if you just putting it on my yard, somebody's yard you don't want to keep coming back to. You know, that's an easy sprinkle down right there. But as far as, you know, you making 2-3 trips, yeah, use the Terro. But both work good. It's just going to depend on what you're looking for. 12 ounces price, 2 pounds price. 12 ounces, you don't really have to use that much. 2 pounds, you gotta use a little bit more than normal, and you may have to make a second application. hopefully guys, watching this video, you see these two products and you can go into Home Depot, Lowe's and buy them. And that'll help you kill off those ant mounds in your lawn. Now I did another video guys on ant mounds and it was a different product. So if you want to check out that video, click right here. Guys, if you want to treat the whole entire yard and get rid of ant mounds, click right here guys. Guys, I got a better way of doing everything. Watch my last video right here, may interest you also. Once again, you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman and I'll ant you later.